I'm, I'm telling them, Cayman Island is the best place. Oasis is one of the best companies you can depend on. And I recommend them highly. Honest to God, I'm a construction man, and I know companies when they care about their product, they care about their customer service, they care about delivering the right properties and the right like real estate. I i highly saying Oasis, you guys doing great job. When I bought the property really to stay in it, to relax in when I get a little bit older, or I keep it second home for me from a Cleveland. Like, you get here cold, we have a very cold weather get here. I'm getting older too, and a lot of guys, they go to Florida, they go to different places. I like Cayman me because I visited it before, and it was a great opportunity for me. It's a lot of benefit. I
Exceptional clients again. His name is Waleed, and he's been a client of mine for coming up to a year now. So we've had good communications for that period of time, and he's going to explain about his experience and his journey into the opportunity of purchasing property in the Cayman Islands on our beautiful signature one gated community. Really is a great listen. Thank you and welcome to join us, Waleed. Firstly, I thank you so much for doing this podcast here today. I know it's Good Friday and happy Easter, brother.
Happy Easter to you too, guys. Thank you.
My pleasure. People will have to understand you're my client, but we do call each other brother. We've
Yeah.
a long time together, so I want to make that clear. So yeah, as I said, is thank you for doing this today. All we're going to do is run through, your experience with Oasis Land Development from the start, and then your experience to up to today, should I say? So I just to give the clients, just to give the viewers, should I say, to give the viewers some information about you and what line of business do you do yourself and where
Yeah.
you located?
Yes. My name is Waleed Alapsi. I'm from KNW Ohio Construction LLC. It's in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. And we are a developer here in Cleveland. We're commercial residential developers. And we do a lot of work, like city work, government work. We're open for a lot of opportunities around, but we are really in development, and that's what we do for in Ohio.
Perfect. That's very, very clear. And what I'd like to do is just to inform our viewers, your journey, your journey from the beginning. I mean, how did you find out about Oasis? What did you do? Was it online?
It was on internet, like it was advertisement. It came through, and I was looking in Cayman too. It was an idea for me in Cayman because I like the Cayman. I visited like few times. I go there. I have a friends of mine. They're doctors. They work there, and they have properties they own there on the water, and they have seminars they do around May 28th. They do medical seminar in Cayman, Grand Cayman, and I like the place a lot. And I saw your advertisement, and I got connected with you guys, and we became great friends.
We have. I must 100% agree there. We've become very good friends. And, over the time, we communicate, even though, you've completed the purchase, we still communicate
Yes,
about three times a week.
yes,
And
absolutely, yes. Uh,
yeah,
I'll tell you about what it caught me with you guys too. Very professionals, very honest company, very nice. You deliver what you say. You're very like flexible too. Like we had a little bit hiccups on payments and sending a payment. You guys been very great about it because bank transaction, like we're a company here and we have a lot of stuff going on in the same time. And I am very busy too, working every single day. And but you guys been excellent for helping me. Like, honest to God, I recommend you to a lot of people in to buy properties in Cayman. Cayman is a beautiful place. I could call it a free tax for us as Americans to buy a house over there and move there. It's a free tax. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city, a beautiful island. One of the
yeah.
best.
I mean, Fantastic. I mean, from the start, as I said, we spoke about the locations we had available and the different locations, different communities, and what made you go for Grand Cayman? I mean, when we've got Cayman Bracken, Little Cayman, what specifically made you go for Grand Cayman? I mean, I know we spoke about because you've got friends there.
Yeah, seriously, it caught me for that too. When I speak to you, because I was not there physically, you know, but the way you
Yes.
describe the land for me, the information you give it to me, the stuff you give me on it, and take a look at it and everything, and I picked that lot close to the water too, is right at the entry. It's a it's a nice a piece of property, and really, sometimes you have to like the person and the company who's selling it to you before you buy the land. You got to like the person too, who's selling it to you, how honest to you, and how he's delivering to you. And I think seriously, you guys a great company and a great job. And I love that area because I'm close to the water. Get in my car, I don't have to drive through the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. And I mean, like I said, we looked at many locations. Even before you made that decision to actually purchase that location, we had a look at different locations. And with that location, I know it was the perfect one for you. I mean, what was your process like from actually making the reservation? Did you receive all the documents you required? Because I know with you being in the business of developing, I know you was thorough with your due diligence and all the documents and the agreements. You checked everything. We know that. And yeah, how did you find that process? How did you find all our documents we provided?
The process was very easy and to the point, honest to God. Like we're a developer and we buy properties and we build properties. Right now, we're doing a big work for the Shaker City. We're doing a lot of new homes, single houses, building. And it's the same thing that what you're looking for in as a developer when somebody's selling you a property, when he give you all the right information, cut and dry. This is the property. This is what you're going to sign. This is your ownership. This is the parcel number. Everything they give them. That's when you receive all that, and that will make the sales easier and perfect to purchase. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing
Of
there hidden. You know what I'm saying? Everything's very clear, and you could see it, and you could just buy your property, and you're happy with it. Honest to God, like you don't have any issues.
Perfect. And I mean, with yourself, I know you had quite a lot of questions. How did you feel your questions were all answered? Were you happy with the answers that you received?
Yes, absolutely. Like to my side too, I messed up a lot to just give you the right information, and it was calling back and forth to give you the right information to close on everything. It was my fault, not your guys. You guys was always very, very transparent, giving me all the information I need. But I find out to work with you guys very professionally. You guys, professional company, honest to God. And if I see anybody, I recommend you definitely anybody I know.
I was actually going to come to that. I know
Yeah,
you've recommended quite a lot of people
yeah,
to us, which is great, and I appreciate that. We've done
yes,
yeah extremely well. And one of the questions, and this is I do want to ask this myself as well, but I want the viewers to know you've got friends in the Cayman Islands. You spoke to them, and
yeah,
they recommended Oasis. Is that
yes.
right?
Yes, absolutely. They did. They know about you. Like I have very good friends. They live there. Like they're back and forth. They live there, and they said you guys absolutely doing a great it's a great job you're doing for the people know you. Like when I told them I'm purchasing from
Yes.
you guys, they says this is a safe company. It's a great company to purchase from.
Do you know what? Again, yeah, that's very much appreciated. And one of the questions I do want to ask, because I know you've looked at it, what's your plan for the future? I mean, what would you use your property for? Are you looking at retirement? Are you looking at possibly renting? But I just want our viewers to know what scope you personally would be looking for. And just to mention, you're on our signature one gated community on Grand Cayman. And you've got a beautiful one as you drive in. The entrance, yours is on the left hand side. Beautiful corner lot, very big and beautiful. So, what would your plan be just to give a scope to what you'd be looking for?
I when I bought the property really to stay in it, to relax in when I get a little bit older, or I keep it second home for me from a Cleveland. Like you get here cold. We have a very cold weather get here. I'm getting older too. And a lot of guys they go to Florida, they go to different places. I like Cayman me because I visited it before. And it was a great opportunity for me. It's a lot of benefit I get from it too. But the point to get that property there really is for myself. Not really much in investment, to be honest with you, but
Yeah.
it's a great place to have, second place to go to enjoy the weather, to enjoy everything on this.
Yeah, fantastic. And one of the good opportunities for yourself is having people there, and I know they recommended it, like you've said. And with the location you've got, what what made you pick the Grand Cayman rather than the other two islands? What made you go for Grand Cayman?
Grand Cayman is a bigger place. Like you got the downtown Grand Cayman, you got the whole city over there. It's like you're in the main city, you know what I'm saying? And it really was, I forgot who sold me on it much too, like when we talked, you and I. And I like the place because I'm in the Big Cayman, and it's a I liked it more, to be honest with you. What is the spot for me when I looked at it on the map and everything is you're on the Grand Cayman, and this is it give me a lot of benefits over there too. It's a bigger city.
Just a quick break, and it was just to say if you wish to receive more information, more importantly, if you'd like to connect with myself, please contact me on anwar.own, OWN, at oasis-land.com. You can ask for me if you register. My name is Anwar, and I'm available at any time to speak to any client and give them the information they would require to make the journey to the Cayman Islands. Okay, brother. So what I'd like to know is, I know you've recommended quite a lot of clients to us. So what is it you say to them? What would you say to someone that's thinking, do you know what? I think it's a good idea, but I'm on the fence. What would you say to those people?
I I really usually I just tell them it's like some guys they says, "Oh, I want to buy a property or something," and I approach them. I say, "Hey, listen, Oasis, I just purchased from them a property. They are nice to work with, and I think it's better for you over there because it's a more benefit you get from buying. To be honest, with you in Florida because we're 40 minutes from Miami to it. You know what I mean? To the island, and to be honest, it's like the taxes reason and many reasons too, and plus the good reasons too. It's a nicer place to me. Like I like it there, and I recommend it to people too for my friends, and they are really very interested in it. But they're holding back not because of they don't want to buy the property. They're not in the right timing to purchase right this minute. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them they calling me
Yes,
back right now. Any property?
I know. I've had.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was going to say I've had quite a few contacting me and
yeah,
saying, "Look, we're interested now." So,
yes,
but obviously, locations go quick, prices change,
yes,
and this is why we say to people, if you're taking the opportunity, take it. And like yourself, even before you completed your agreement, we had the 10 days. We made sure all your questions were answered over
yes,
the holding period for that location and
absolutely.
me and you sat together. We went through the agreement,
Yes,
and I've met your family, which
yes.
is great. And
Thank you.
you you've been an amazing
Thank you.
friend, not
Thank
just a client. Yeah, friendship 100%, and that means a lot. And with the opportunity with the Cayman Islands, I know the the big benefit that you're looking at is possibly retirement in the future. But
yes.
I know we spoke about the safety and security. It gave you peace of mind when you see, you had a lot of friends there, and you said to me, it gives me peace of mind. It's a UK overseas territory,
Yes,
and that gave you that British overseas territory, and that gave you
yeah,
that peace of mind and security. Am I right?
absolutely, yes, because it's a part of the UK, like UK controlling that area, you know what I'm saying? And it make the people here more in the US people because I'm not going to go to Honduras and buy a house, or I'm not, because I don't know. This city is like, it's no. there's no security in them. You don't know what could happen from minute to minute. You know what I mean? And people want to protect their property and to protect their investment and everything. And when we heard UK territory, we're happy. To be honest with you, we're very happy. We searched it too. You know what I'm saying? And we see even some the fire departments, the city how it works, the crime rates. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. We checked it before we moved forward. It checked all great.
Yeah, 100%. And I know you went on the government website and checked the location as
Yeah,
well. I know
yeah.
you did that, which I recommended, and that put your mind at rest. But also, one of the big facts is you liked it because it was fee simple. You own it 100%, which we spoke about. You said,
That's
"Look, I
right.
don't
You
want to
own
own
it.
it for
You have
sure."
no taxes. Absolutely freestanding. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, and I know that was one of the big points, but also, the location near the beach. But this is the great opportunity we did, and like I said, I'm so happy that you've agreed to do this, and
absolutely.
your experience has been. I mean, how you tell the
Yeah. No, I'm looking for down the road like investment in the commercial work because I was thinking even if I could find a property and build a commercial building on it, like restaurants and stuff like that. I'm in a development, but I just want to have the chance to visit there too. That way we could organize some things together, you and I, and we have some investment money and we have some investors really. They could do things over there because it's a lot of cruise ship. They come to the Cayman. There's a lot of people come to the Cayman on the spring, like people playing like on the winter time, and we looking for opportunity already to start commercial work.
Yeah, I know and I just want to let the listeners know is you've recommended to a lot of professional investors who I'm dealing with on your behalf, the people you've recommended, which is great. And yeah, they've done same as you. They did their due diligence and made sure it's all right, and they're coming back and they're very happy. So I want to say thank you
Absolutely,
for that as well.
absolutely, yes, yeah,
But
absolutely.
fantastic. Listen, I know it's Good Friday and it's Easter weekend, and I'm so, so pleased you did this for me. It means a lot.
Oh,
And
absolutely,
I
my
know
pleasure, my pleasure.
thank
Honestly,
you, brother. And I know we're going to have many, many, many years together. And I
oh,
just want everyone
absolutely,
to
absolutely,
experience what you're going to experience.
absolutely, brother. You got it.
Right. Thank
Well,
you so much.
well, thank you for having me too. Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you for
my
having
pleasure,
me.
brother.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and wish you all the best. And God bless you guys and everything you do. And what I call it, when you do great business, you'll have a great people on your desk sitting.
Brother, I just want to say, just before we say goodbye, and no doubt we'll have a call later today because we communicate all the time as my friend and client. Is there anything you'd like to say to clients out there or anyone that's listening about the experience?
I'm, I'm telling them, Cayman Island is the best place. Oasis is one of the best companies you can depend on. And I recommend them highly. Honest to God, I'm a construction man, and I know companies when they care about their product, they care about their customer service, they care about delivering the right properties and the right like real estate. I highly saying Oasis, you guys doing great job, and honestly, God, I appreciate to be friend with you and doing future business with you. And I want everybody can hear me or anything, anybody want to invest or anything like that to for him or his family.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. We'll speak
I wish
later.
you all the best, guys. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
God
You
bless
too.
you.
Bye bye, brother. If you've enjoyed what you've heard here today, don't forget to subscribe, like, and even more so, comment. And we're more than happy to answer any questions.